I am damn live. Finally, we are live. This, I'm telling you, if OBS ever screws me like this again, it will be the end of our relationship. Oscar Piastri's contract, finally, we could talk about it, is finalized by the CRB. The CRB rules and confirms that McLaren has the rights for Oscar services. Alpine does not have Oscar. It's not yet clear about what all will go on with Alpine and who they will put in that seat. But I can tell you right now, I'm not happy about being delayed on this. We have been preparing for this for several days, and unknowing to me, I had no idea that we were going to have technical difficulties, that the streaming service was going to decide to just throw a foobar at us. But while we are on, we will make the most of it. So yes, it is confirmed Oscar Piastri, after 3,000 likes later, will be driving for McLaren. That combination will be Lando and Oscar Piastri. And we had this conversation about what you all thought as far as if Lando and Oscar were going to mesh well. That's a question that I have myself. I don't know. I don't know if Lando and Oscar will mesh well. You know, I'm pretty. I definitely didn't think that Lando and Daniel meshed well. But as far as with Oscar, it is kind of crazy to think that Oscar never having a Formula One race yet ever, just a sim baby. Like, he's literally been a sim baby, that now he has dictated, and I would say that kind of changed the market or the landscape for drivers going forward, especially rookies. I mean, dude pulled off a contract hat trick. Like, he pulls off a contract hat trick. Well, he will not be at Alpine. He signed a multi-year deal with McLaren. Yes, he just pulled off a hat trick. Like, where is it in any sport? Well, I think we can say, like, in football, right? We saw Eli Manning did not want to go to San Diego. I believe that's the team that drafted him. He did not want to go to San Diego. He threatened to not play in the league. The league, understanding maybe the value, especially like giving his family lineage in football, what he would bring, and instead of forcing him to either play for San Diego or sit out an entire season never hitting the field, they allow him to basically go to New York, which is where he wanted to go. I think we saw a similar thing that kind of happened, but not so much to that degree in basketball with Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was not initially drafted by the Lakers. Kobe Bryant was, I believe, initially drafted by the Hornets. And he never played a game, although he attended, I believe, maybe camp there. But he came out in his first NBA game with the Lakers. Oscar Piastri, being basically drafted by Alpine, getting the benefits of Alpine facilities, getting the benefits of Alpine training, getting the benefits of being in the Formula One garage along with the team while they're preparing and doing and traveling, does not come out. His first debut in Formula One at a GP will not be with Alpine. It will be with McLaren. And I honestly think I told you all that this likely was going to happen, that he was going to end up. What's going on, Messiker? What's up, bro? Hey, man. Let me read Mesker's super chat. What's up? He says the car is clearly tough to drive, so hard to drive that it devalued a genuinely good driver that was giving Max a run for his money. I really suspect Oscar made a mistake. He had a choice to outperform Ocon. I do agree with that, and we spoke to that. I think that Oscar may have undervalued the potential benefits that he would have gained with Alpine, not only for his career and starting in the breeding him, because you have to understand, kind of like the Dallas Cowboys, right? Dallas Cowboys like to draft and build, develop, and stick behind their players. They really don't like to get players from the open market so much. They like to draft and develop. Alpine was pretty much in a situation where they were going to draft and develop Oscar, and they were already in that process. Oscar definitely had way more stock and leeway, given if his performance was not up to par in the season that he gained the seat, because Alpine had so much invested in him. Well, at this point in time, That's not going to be the same thing with McLaren. McLaren does not have all of that energy, all of that relationship, all of that tied up in you. McLaren's in a situation where they don't like what Daniel Rick has provided for them, given the contract he got. They're ready to get off of him and try something different. Oscar's the new hot thing that hasn't been tried yet, and McLaren's like, let's try it. If they don't like it, he's going to be in a situation where McLaren might not give him that amount of time to like develop. They might not give him that amount of time. What's up, Mary? So yeah, I'm missing a good portion of practice due to this, but I don't think it was the best decision, although I understand his decision given the situations. I do understand his decision. I do understand that. And I think Alpine could have went about it a little bit better in how they kind of announced it, right? So let me give my bro his flowers real quick. Mesker, big shout out. Now, don't forget, we are going to be live here tomorrow for Quality Kickback. You know, I really apologize. The streaming service failed on me, and it was hard for me to get on right when they broke the news. I spent that time trying to get to you all. And right now, we are in practice. I almost feel like doing an FP2 watch, but we're not going to do that. I do have it up. How do you all feel? It seems like McLaren did well in FP1, but we don't buy much stock in that, right? And then Max had issues, so we don't buy much stock in that either. They'll get the car rectified. Like he's gonna go out in FP2, I suspect. But I think it would have been crazy if McLaren would have announced this and then also sent Oscar out on track in a McLaren car for practice. That shit's gonna be crazy. That is going to be crazy. No, not multi-contract yet at Jay Fuller. I think Oscar and Lando will clash. I think Oscar and Lando will also crash. I do. I definitely do. For a minute, I didn't think I was going to be here with y'all, and they started giving me anxiety. I had a rough ass night. I didn't sleep well at all. I hardly sleep at all with this condition I deal with. And then to get up and, you know, I was about to throw a fit. Like, if I couldn't be here with y'all for the weekend, I was going to be pissed. So who do y'all think gets the Alpine seat, though? Who do you think gets the Alpine seat? We see Gasly was talking spicy during the press conference. He felt like Oscar was making a mistake. And I think Gasly is like all gas. Gasly's the type of driver to say shit like this because he knows he's making a move to try to bump himself up, just like he was doing when he was trying to get back in Red Bull, taking all these shots at Lewis Hamilton to get in Red Bull favor. You're not getting that seat back, Gasly. You're not getting that. You're nowhere near a better driver than Perez. So that was not happening. I'm trying to tell you. So I want to know who you think gets the Alpine seat. It could be Daniel, could be Gasly. What's another option? Oh, maybe Mick. Maybe something happens there. And I'm going to throw a stupid ass option in there just to see. Maybe he comes out of retirement for Alpine. I doubt it. I doubt it highly. Okay. But I'm thinking I know they put out some fillers for Gasly, but I don't see Daniel getting out of Alpine to then go to AlphaTauri. I don't really see that. If anything, Alpine, I would think that you probably want to go ahead and get with Daniel and leave your options open in case Daniel doesn't pan out and the driver market happens to change up some, or you see another young star coming up. It gives you an option to move on without too much turmoil and lock in deals, because Gasly's definitely going to want a multi-year deal right out of the gate. He's not going to play any games about that. I think he will see the Alpine seat definitely as an upgrade. And with that being seen as an upgrade, he's going to try to lock in that seat for as long as Alpine will let him. Given Alpine wasn't willing to do a multi-year deal with Alonso, hindsight 2020 with the subpar, it was sub to me. I don't think Alpine will lock Gasly in for a multi-year deal. I wouldn't if I was Alpine. I would have to see a bit more from Gasly. So it's definitely going to be a season deal. And then we can talk about that after the 2023 season and see how that goes. But right now we got Alonso. Alonso's going to be out then, and then we'll bring you in and test that out. So I think that's really how it kind of goes with Alpine McLaren thinks that they are set. I still think there is a question mark on whether they are set or not with Oscar. Oscar is totally unproven in Formula One. He's totally unproven. So McLaren's got like a Cracker Jack box. They don't know what they're going to get. They're hoping they get something great. They're hoping they get something at least good, maybe definitely better than what they had with Danny Rick and Lando. If it's that, I think they give maybe a little bit tolerance. But I mean, if Oscar doesn't come out just banging, you know, better than Daniel, then it's kind of like, damn, what the hell are we doing? We did all that shit for nothing. And I know Alpine got to be feeling salty, right? They not throwing a party. You know, Otmar thought that this was probably going to go in his favor. He thought he was going to go up there, and he felt pretty confident about all the things that he said about Oscar and the diss jokes about his integrity. And I think Otmar felt he was going to go in there and come out on top, and that's not what happened. And I had already put out a post that, you know, we were probably going to see something, you know, probably Saturday. I didn't know if it was going to happen. McLaren was really kind of playing it down, and they initially ended up doing it anyway. I don't know what the purpose was of that. They could have just confirmed that they were going to announce what the decisions of the CRB was then. I mean, it's not like a big ass surprise. We've been waiting a whole week to hear this information. And so, yeah. So listen, we know we came in late with this, but that is the deal. Oscar definitely in for Alpine, out for Alpine, in for McLaren. What will happen now, right? I mean, if I was McLaren, I'd throw Oscar out there in Danny Rick's car for FP2 practice. No bullshit. I'm not even lying. Like, I'm doing it just because, like, hey, it's already a fiasco. I'm just going, hey, Oscar, hop in. Danny, take FP2 off. We'll see you FP3. Oscar, hop in. Take the new car. Take your car around the track. Take the MCL 36 around the track. Have a good time. That's what I'm doing. I mean, it's already a big thing. I'm going to do some shit like that. We just going to pump it up. It's just going to be a big-ass media weekend for McLaren and Alpine. What are you going to do, right? But he's like, hell no. Alpine's like, no, until such and such time. He's still with us. Softfish patty yet. Nah, I ain't talking about Alonso yet. Alonso went and got his hat. He did indeed go get his hat. I probably will put that in the mixer. Don't forget, we're going to have the GP mixer. That probably will be out later on today. What we got? G5 MDS. Young man outmaneuver them. They better get younger to survive. Hey, you ain't lying, bro. Let me give you your flowers real quick. I can always go and watch the practice. Big up to, you know, I love that screen name, man. So big ups to you on that. Bow, there you go. But yeah, this is where we sit. Oscar is out of there. He's out of Alpine. Now, I know they probably gonna have some real kind of slant eyes with Oscar while he's in the garage, still probably till today. But Oscar evidently felt very confident in his status and his availability to say what he said, post what he said, knowing that he more than likely would have whatever he was going to do. So we're going to see what happens. I will be back later on with a mixer. I tremendously apologize to you all for the delay on the streaming. They updated the streaming, and when they did it, it threw everything off, and then things were not like they should have, and then codes weren't in, and it was just a big clusterfuck. No excuses. That's all on me. No, our other tier 2 VIP member. Yo, so we will be back with that. And we'll see how that goes. Right now, Mercedes looks decent in FP1, but like I said, don't put much stock in that. We're going to see what happens. Max is on the track. They got that situation fixed. I also will be back with the PU situation, about the count on that. We're going to talk about some other situation. We'll come back and talk about the Oscar situation. And so we're going to do that. We're going to do our mixer. We will be back with multiple topics later on today. So make sure you all come back to check out that content. I don't know if I'll do it live or I will do it just via drop the video. But we will be live tomorrow for the quality kickback. So be here for that. John Fuller, Daniel Burn Bridges, and maybe sitting out 2023. You think Daniel Burn Bridges? It didn't seem like he really burned the bridge with Alpine Renault. You know, I think maybe, yeah, I think definitely, if you're going to say that, maybe he burned the bridge with Alpine Renault because he said he was going to be there for the long haul, and he didn't stay for the long haul, right? He ended up leaving Like they didn't even get it together. Like had Daniel stayed, I think Daniel, like Oscar, I think Daniel more than Oscar made the mistake by leaving Renault to Alpine to go to McLaren. I think Daniel should have stayed put. Right? Daniel should have stayed put. But these are these dominoes that fall and unexpectedly situations are birthed from them. Like if Daniel stays put, who's McLaren have? And maybe McLaren gets Oscar, right? Maybe not. We had to see what happened, but I think Daniel made a bigger mistake than Oscar may have made because Daniel had a situation where his contract, his money was looking good. And you think, no, what's up? Big shout out to no. You think you think Gasly, Alpine, here you come? You think that's where you think Alpine is gonna go with Gasly and not Daniel, huh? I can understand that. I can understand that. I don't know if it's the best decision for Alpine though. Cause like I was saying earlier, Gasly's gonna want that multi-year deal. And I think Alpine kind of needs to chill for a second. Like, let's chill. We just had a bad breakup. They just left, took all the shit out the house, left a Dear John letter written in dry erase marker. I can't even make it all out. They didn't even care about us enough to leave a good Dear John letter. I think they just need to kind of chill and survey, kind of see where they really might want to go. Really take a good look at Gasly to be sure that that's an upgrade. Because remember what we said about upgrades. Like, just because you say it's an upgrade, technically it's just a change. That's a change. Will Gasly really be an upgrade? Do you think Gasly's an upgrade like that or not? I mean, Gasly's been pretty stalemate. Like he fell out of the Red Bull heavens. He went to AlphaTauri. What has he really kind of done there? Is the AlphaTauri car leagues different than the Alpine car? Will he get there and really give you that boost that you need? I don't think Gasly to me has like a vet mentality, but I definitely would say like either you bring, I think really the best thing for Alpine to do is take Daniel for a season and survey if you like Gasly, see what he does, right? I don't think anybody's in a rush to get Gasly. Maybe Haas if they get rid of Mick. X-Trex, what's up? He says, just recently joined the Wolfpack family. Looking forward to getting involved. Oh, I heard that, man. I heard that. Hey, we are very glad and happy to have you, X-Trex. That is, we're very glad and happy to have you. I appreciate everybody that joins the Wolfpack family. We are building, getting stronger, figuring out things. I usually ask you all this question. When do you want to do the Wolfpack Wolves Den Zoom meet? After quali or after the race? It seems like majority of people want to do it after the race. So I think we're going to hold true to that until you all decide if there is something else that you want to do going forward. So I think we're going to hold true to Saturday after the race. I will set up the Zoom link and put that into the member chat, and then everybody will have access to that. I really do like this track, though. This is one of my favorite tracks. I love the embankments. I love the elevation. I love the downhill turn. I like the challenges and that this track offers to the drivers. I think it's a little bit more finicky on how to set up the car, not a bunch of straight line speed, because I don't think there are a ton of damn straights. So I like this track. It's one of my favorite tracks because of what it offers. Like Thanos said, it better. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Matter of fact, me and Thanos was chopping it up earlier. Cam, bro, got this shit worked out, man. I'm telling you, this some bullshit. How dare you blaspheme on Max Verstappen's name, the true GOAT. Bro, hey, that shit'll get you heckled out of here. You my brother, and we'll have to fight on a personal note. But, bro, hey, this shit'll get you heckled out of here talking about the true GOAT shit, man. Hey, you better cut that out, Cam. Cut it out. Hey, that's my bro, Cam F1. I'm telling you, if you're looking for that purist type, more purist type or taste of content, that's where you're gonna go. Me, I always tell Cam, we like Magneto and Professor X. Like, he's Professor X, I'm like Magneto. I'm like, I'll fuck some shit up. Cam's more like let's kind of chill, let's take a back look at it and go from it a different approach. So, you know, that's my brother from another mother facts. Yeah, you know Cam in here trolling, bro. You already know he up here trolling, man. You gotta throw the wolves up on Cam, man. Keep that salt, put the salt around him. Keep that evilness at bay. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think Alpine needs to chill. I don't think they need to launch on Gasly. McLaren got what they wanted. Sometimes, like I told you all, the grass may be greener on the other side, but you can bet your ass the water bill is high as shit. And that might be what McLaren put themselves into, but we will see, right? I mean, they already knew what they was into with Daniel, and it wasn't looking good. Whether Daniel's situation is a confidence situation or an environmental situation, or maybe Daniel's just done with Formula One situation, we'll have to see. If he goes to a different team and performs lame duck as well, I guess Formula E is calling. Sebastian Vettel turned that shit down. He was like, I mean, I don't know, Seb said Formula E ain't gonna be for him. Maybe Daniel goes to Formula E, or maybe Daniel hits Indy like Grosjean and kind of has a better career. No, what's up? Agree with you, but Rick left them. He did. French teams usually like to hire French drivers, not always. They had a Canadian there. It will be interesting to see the dynamic. Well, I'm telling you, it is going to be interesting. But you know what? No, let me give you your flowers first. I'm going to give you your flowers and some French toast prematurely. I don't think Ocon is like a problem ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he makes waves ever. He seems like somebody who could pretty much mesh with anybody besides for a tremendous asshole, right? He's not going to do that. All right. And don't forget about all the members have custom icons. Matter of fact, we might as well put the McLaren icon in there. Seals the deal. There we go. McLaren icon emoji right there. We got all kinds of custom emojis for all the members. We got the Merc, we got the GOAT, we got the tire, we got the DRS, we got the dab on them, we got the McLaren, we got the Seb tribute with Ham. We got the Wolf Pick, and we know we got that French toast. So we keep it spicy. We keep it real custom in here. Matter of fact, you all know sooner or later, I think YouTube has unlocked for us because we've got 60 members. I think we're 60 members strong. So I think YouTube has unlocked another space for us to have another emoji for the family members. So you all start thinking about what kind of emoji you might want me to develop for us to be able to use and start. Matter of fact, I will start a thread in the members only section, and you all start tossing around ideas of what kind of emoji you might want to see. And we'll leave that open, and then I will go and develop an emoji or get an emoji for that. So we could do something like that. Deal has been sealed for Oscar and McLaren. I know they sealed the deal. It's a wrap. Did you see Alonso want to see? I know, I seen him. He went over there to get his hat. But if he gonna wear that hat, like I said on Twitter, you got to stop capping, bro, because you was capping. And matter of fact, I might show that video that I posted on Twitter in here when we do our racer, when we do our mixer, our GP mixer. I might show that because, listen, we moving on and we doing things, but I just don't like fake shit. And Alonso did fake shit. He said what he said on the radio. If he said other negative things about Lewis Hamilton in other settings that are not even on track, so he's taking it beyond that. And I just think that, that's some real fake ass shit. I think if I was Ham, I'm just telling you, sometimes I think Hamilton is too nice. I would have said, fuck that. Had the hat, stop capping. It wouldn't even said his name. It would have just said, stop capping, had it delivered to him. Don't even come get it. I'm just going to have it delivered to you. But that's me. I don't like fake people. I don't like fake things. Like, just keep it real with me. I'm going to keep it real with you. I think that's the best way for us to go about life, because we can make decisions a lot sooner and faster to separate and just decide we don't want to be around each other instead of things baking and things happening. Like, that's why I like my fam. Y'all keep it real with me. Sometimes y'all don't agree with what I say and y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you doing, I respect it, but y'all do it in a respectful way that we as family members, I could be like, boom, Nas told me some things. Mimi said how she feels. Sean said, Dario definitely. Jason's real big on that. Jason Woodward, he's real big. And that's why I know y'all names like that, because we really we really chop it up together. Jason's real big on that. Matter of fact, Jason asked me earlier this week, could I post some Red Bull content in the thread? And I was like, yeah, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Just let me wait and see if their picture comes across. At that point in time, a picture hadn't came across that I like, and it did. But don't get it twisted. We have Red Bull fans or people that favor Red Bull within our family, but you probably wouldn't know it because they're not obnoxious. They're not obnoxious. They're not disrespectful. They're definitely not racist. And I love it. I'm really hoping that we get other fans from other fans involved in our family that are not, Mercedes, that are not Red Bull, that might be McLaren, Alpine, AlphaTauri, Haas, any one of those McLaren. You know what I'm saying? It makes for a very good community that we will have, and we can have a lot more different conversations. And even sometimes we might get heated. We might get heated in these conversations as family members, but that's okay. As long as we respect each other to a point where we can't come back and apologize or say, hey, my bad, I didn't see it that way. It's cool. Like, it is straight. Like, I really do love it. That's one thing I love about our community, and we're going to keep doing it. Now, I don't know how you feeling right now, but are we going to end up popping this shit this weekend? Are we going to end up popping Don P this weekend? That's what I don't know. If you went based off what we seen FP1, you would probably say, like, it's a good chance, but we really don't know until Q3. I don't even say Q2, until Q3. Of course, Q1, Q2 lets us know if we're going to progress to Q3 to even have the opportunity to get on pole, to get in good position that may lend a podium, but we really don't know, right? So we got to see what's going to happen with that. And like I was telling people earlier, if I was, I don't know what the contract situation is, but if I was McLaren, I would have threw Oscar out there for FP2 just you damn right, Mimi, we got the Don P. I'm not going to put it on chill. Last week I put the shit on chill and it didn't happen, right? So I had to put it back in the box. So I'm going to put it on chill and just leave it there, and we'll have the box here. But for right now, it still is in here, but I will do that. No, what's up? Congrats to Sir Max Verstappen. Now I would like to know for what. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Nah gonna be real active out here because she was like away, didn't have access, missed her fam. She gonna be real active out here in these Wolfpack streets. I'm trying to tell you right now. And she is one of 2 VIP members, 2 tier 2 VIP members. She's the only tier 2 VIP member along with Massacre. We only have 2 of them. We have 2 more tier 2 VIP packages left. I don't know who will eventually get those, but when they're out, they are out. And that's the purple collection. I will then make an orange and red collection, or maybe a pink collection, something that will represent another team, just so we can have different products. G5 MDS hunting emoji Wolfpack style. Oh, G5 MDS, you might have to get with me so we can kind of toss some ideas back and forth on that to kind of see how I might come up with that. I like the idea, I like the idea, fam, but just kind of get with me on Twitter or get with me on IG so we can chop it up. A matter of fact, when we get together Sunday, maybe we take a portion of the Wolves Den and chop it up on that then, so I can be a little clear on the direction you want to go. So definitely, I'm cool with that all day. I'm definitely cool with that all day. Quali will be traffic jams. Oh, I know it. I feel it. That track gonna lend to that. I ain't mad at all. For real, who served Max? Nobody served. Max got some other shit going on, right? And it's funny. Think about this. Think about how long it took before Lewis Hamilton was knighted. Like, being knighted is some big shit. I mean, to me, it's big thing. Like, I never met a knight. Have you met a knight? I don't know what this officer of the land is. I've met several officers. And matter of fact, there's a horrible situation. Officers murdered a 20-year-old young man in his bed, in his sleep, breached the room. We're still waiting for a bunch of information and developments on that, but this is getting old and getting tired. So I don't know about the officer Max is being dubbed to, but I did send out like, hey, is this like knighted? Congrats, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if you get something like that, I mean, it definitely is still an achievement, but we'll see what happens, whether that is or is not. I mean, I still, like, you say a knight to me, I'm like, oh, you say officer, I'm like, okay. That's just how I look at it. It's just perspective. Russell P2 and FP2. Dario Dublin coming in here balling. No, I ain't mad at it. Max is long way before he gets. Dario throwing a. I'm gonna put some French toast on that fat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna dab up Dario for that one. Dab on him, Dario. I feel you. Dario come in here and said, what the hell you talking about? Fuck that. You got to be knighted. I know knighted gets some respect around here. If you walk into a pub, right? You walk into a sports bar and say, oh, shit, that dude, he a knight. They going to be like, oh, what? He a knight? Where they doing that type of royal shit at? Where they doing that? Somebody walk and say, hey, man, he an officer. They going to be like, so? Shit, I got a ticket this morning, motherfucker. I was pissed. I don't want to see another officer in my life right now. You know how much that super speeder ticket was? You think I care a damn about an officer? I'm just saying, it's different levels, different titles, bring about different perspective and appreciation. And I'm just saying, officer don't mean shit. Knight, I'm like, I like knights. I'm just saying, that's me. Nobody knighted. As a matter of fact, hold on. Nobody knighted Max. Matter of fact, let's go over this real quick. I'm gonna tell you what it was. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. Me and Bryson were chopping it up early in the morning on Twitter. Me and Bryson was chopping it up big time on Twitter. At like 1 o'clock in the morning, talking about heads up displays, talking about what Formula One could do going forward. I didn't disagree with it, but I just kind of was like, I don't know if it's really got a place. I've been in a helmet racing, and if all that shit was across my vision, I don't know how I would feel about it. You know, Bryson was bringing about the avionics and how they implement heads up displays and helmets, and there's a way, and I definitely think it's a way. It's just about how they implement it, and then we kind of fine tuned it to say the heads up display being to better provide the drivers a view from blind spots, which totally in agreement with. Totally. Ernie Simmons. I bet Oscar thinking is lucky stars that the FIA has ruled in favor of McLaren. Mercedes seems better than last week. Ernie, big ups. Let me give you your flowers first, bro. First of all, they do seem better, but I will say this. It is still early in the process as we go into this race week, right, Ernie? We still got to get to FP3. We still know that Max is very good at laying down a hot lap lick when it comes to that qualifying shit. Mercedes coming out of FP1 with the 1 and 2, love it. Let's see what they do FP2, because I'm still here with y'all. Matter of fact, I haven't even turned it on. But this is what was shown for Mimi. We're going to clear this up for Mimi right now. And there were some issues with it because the president, Ben, congratulated Max on this, but he did not congratulate Lewis on his night, right? So it says, being appointed an officer in order of Orange Nassau is an incredibly proud moment for me and came very unexpected. So it's an officer, right? So what does this officer level have, right? What does this officer of Orange Nassau have? So what we're going to do is I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it in Google because I don't know what the hell it means. I know what it means when you get knighted. Like, that's royal shit. Like, everybody ain't around here getting knighted. You know what I'm saying? So let's put this in Google and see what Google tells us is the respect of an officer of Orange Nassau. Let's see what this says. Like, did they just make this shit up? So we're going to see here. Now, it says, okay, here we go. Here's a picture. And we know Max had this, the medallion or the medal that he was donning. And so it says that Dutch Order van Nassau is a pronunciation, let's see, founded in 1892 by Queen Regent Emma. So evidently it is something based off the Queen or something of royalship. It says, chivalric order open to everyone who has performed acts of special merits of society. Okay, so I got a question. Okay, I got a question about this. This is almost another video, but since we are live and doing this, we are going to do this now. Could anybody tell me what act of merit in society has Max Verstappen done? Like, what has he done in society that meets that criteria? Okay, because it says special merits for society. These are people who deserve appreciation and recognition from society for the special way in which they have carried out their activities. Okay, are these activities just in the sport? Or are these activities going to be like in life? All right, because we're still getting there. Like, how does it come that Max gets this? It says the lower grades of the order are comparable with the ranks of the Order of British Empire in the United Kingdom. All right. But title prefixes are post-nominals, other than academic ones, are not used in the Netherlands, only exceptions being the number of military. Okay, so it doesn't say that this is a comparable rank to a knight. It just says British Empire. So what does the British Empire bring? Yeah, so most excellent order of the British Empire, Order of Chivalry, Service, King George, both civil, military. Okay, so this is more like militant. This is more like a military type thing in the British Empire. This is like excellence. This is not like being knighted. So the grades are, okay, so you have the Officer Cross Grade 4, Civil Division in Order of the Orange Nassau. Then you have, okay, wait a minute now. Now you have the start and rebrand of Knight Grand Cross of the Order of Orange Nassau. Okay, so, I don't know. I need to see Max's neck. Let me see what Max got here. Now, this is the medallion that Max got. All right. That's it right there. That's the medal that he got. And it does match. It doesn't match the Knight Grand medal, which is right here, but it does match the Officer's Cross, which is right here. All right. That's the Officer's Cross. That's the one he have. 4th grade Civil Division. Which one is higher? So it says right here. Ooh. So the 5th is member wears a smaller badge and ribbon. All right, so here we go. Officer. Okay, so here are the levels. Here are the levels right here. These are the levels of the medals, okay? So we have a member, we have a knight over there in Nassau, we have an officer. He's not a commander or a grand officer. I don't think he got grand officer, right? He didn't get grand officer. He got officer of in the order. Okay, so that puts Max right here on 1, 2, 3. All right, he's not a commander. He's not a grand officer. He's not a Knight Grand Cross. All right, so he's not the highest level. It just says in his post that he is an officer in the order of the Orange Nassau. Now, which one he got? Now, we look at, it says the 4th, but that's not what we got. And we see that his medal is literally this one. Now, you could tell the difference, it seems like, with the ribbons that cross there, because he doesn't have the gold and silver or the 2 silvers or the 2 golds on either side of his cross. His cross literally just has that. He doesn't have another, what we would call a ribbon, a gold one, or a silver. He doesn't have the bars, okay? So with that being said, according to this level, he is just like a 3rd level, not a 4th, because a 4th would be a commander. In their chart, a 4th would be a commander. So now we would have to look and see about what knightship would be as far as in the UK. So if we look up that, just to see, I mean, because it's all like a good thing for them all to have it, but certain people want to know, like, what's this order of shit they got going on? So let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing here. See if we can get any clarity on this level of knightship. Let's see. Arts in a military. No. Let's see. Okay, here we go. List of knights and dames on the Royal Victorian Order. Order of the British Empire. Now we need to look and see what Lewis Hamilton's, we need to look and see what his ribbon looked like, or what his medallion looked like, or his medal looked like. So let's see. Lewis Hamilton knighted. Let's see what they say about that. All right, so here we go. Let's see if we can get a good image of Lewis's medal. All right, so here's Lewis's medal right here. So this is what Lewis has, all right? Lewis has that. So now we need to see if we can find that in a list of order on the Knighthood. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's see if we can find out what exactly that is, because people want to know. Mimi said, I want to know. Max, PA, and FP2. Ooh, shit. Max has not even won a championship. Oh, Mimi getting spicy. Damn, that shit. At Jason Woodward. Jason, hey, that what's up, fam? So Mimi, if he wins one this year, yo, I said it. If he wins this year, that's legitimate to me. If Max wins this year, that's legitimate. Like there's been no undisputable proof to say which team was using a flexi floor or not. We just know somebody was. Now who that was is suspect. But Jason and I had this conversation. And Jason, I was talking about you earlier, bro, about how we do have mixed fans in here and Max fans in here that are definitely legit, that are not belligerent or racist. And Jason is a good example of that. Like, Jason and I have had several debates or conversations, and they've never turned like a foul. And that's what I can appreciate about Jason. And he also gives props to Lewis Hamilton. Like, I credit Max for his driving ability. Let's see. If that's the case, shouldn't Romain Grosjean get the Legion of Honor from France? Hey, he could, but why he has not is not up to us, right? We don't know why he hasn't. It says pass. Let's see what ribbon this is. Congratulate. Let's see. Lewis, after being knighted, recognition of glitter career, Formula One controversy, British former Windsor Castle ceremony. Let's see if we can find out what medal that he has, because that would be the question, and I might have to do some research on this shit like off camera. But I'm trying to see. Okay, here we go. Order of Empire. Boom. So we might have the declarations and the medals right here. All right, I might have them brought up. Modern brief history, current order of chivalry. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the ribbons. All right, so those are the ribbons that we have. Matter of fact, I might be able to match the color from Lewis's ribbon to this ribbon here. So Lewis has, it's red and then kind of a cream on each side. So let's see if I can find that ribbon right here. Ooh, that might be it. Royal Victorian Order. Oh, that might be Lewis's right there. All right, so what I'm looking at is this one right here. That ribbon right there might be Lewis's, and it says Knight Dame Grand Cross, Knight Dame Commander, Lieutenant Member. Okay, Jason, for the Red Bull love today. Hey, big facts, Jason. Let me give you your flowers, bro. Let me give you your flowers, man. We'll give you the tribute, Seb and Hamilton. Big ups to Jason, man. He Wolfpack fam. Y'all treat him right in here because he act right, and hey, Jason stand by his shit, but he definitely will talk his shit, but he definitely will respect other people. So make sure we respect everybody else as well. We don't just all have to be the same fans or support the same drivers or the same teams. So I'm still trying to find this. I will look for this shit off camera, and I will find out, because the UK got an entire militant structure. So I will definitely find out where that sits, but I'm pretty sure like that night ship might be a little bit taller than just the commander. Now, if Max had what they call captain, or no, if he had commanding officer, captain, lieutenant, then it would be up in those higher ranks. But either way it goes, it's a good accomplishment for whoever. I know if somebody, I'm just saying, if you say a knight, you're going to get different look than if you say officer. But if you get an award like that from your country, big shout out to you. You know, my medals, you know, global war and terrorism, I got those. I got some other medals from the military, not highly decorated. Unfortunate events happened in my life there, and very painful for me to, you know, talk about, as far as, you know, I wish I could still serve my country in the United States Navy, but unfortunately things took place. I suffered cracks and breaks and injuries, and rendered me not mission ready. So that is what happens to some of us, not all of us. Big shout out to all the military fam who are still in the military, veterans out there, people who serve the country. I always say that is the utmost task a civilian can take for his country. And a lot of people that give me racist bullshit and talk a lot of crap, if you've never served the country, if you've never served in the military, you haven't even put yourself in the line of defense to defend what you are talking about. So I have, others have. Big shout out to you. So yes, we about to get cranking. We will be back here. And Jason, I need to see you in the Zoom, the Wolves Den chat, bro. I need to see you in the Wolves Den chat. Hey, fam, I have to get back today. I will try to join the post race. Okay, Jason, I want to see you for the Wolves Den too, bro. I haven't seen you in there yet, I don't think. So make sure you try to make one of those. I hope to see you Sunday. Big shout out to all the family. We're going to keep this thing rolling. I'm going to save the French toast until, you know, Sunday. No, to Jason, won't hold it against you. No, I told y'all, Nall was going to be crazy out here in these streets. Nall is not playing this week. Y'all, hey, and listen, if Mercedes get a podium, you think Nall bad right now? Wait till you see Nall, Maria, Messaker, Big Hurt, who else? Dario. Wait till you see all them get crunked. When they get, man, I'm trying to tell you, it's a party in here. Y'all better move. Get out the way. I'm trying to tell you, they get crazy in the chat. So we're going to get off here. I'm going to be back. Like I said, now that I got the quirks worked out, I'm going to do a lot of testing before tomorrow and Sunday to make sure that this shit is not going to fail us then. I'm going to do my utmost best to avoid any failures unlike the one we had trying to get on here. I really appreciate y'all. I really love y'all. We're going to be back live tomorrow, and you know we're going to be back post-race. I'm going to have that Fridge Toast post waiting for y'all. That serve coming, and hopefully we got some podiums coming, and more than any of that, hopefully we have a damn good race on Sunday. All right, we want all the best people in there. Lewis, Max, Sergio, Charles, Carlos, Russell, all those people. We want all those teams in the top so we can see a good ass battle, okay? I will be back later with a video drop for our GP mixer. I'm gonna have some information there. We're gonna go over some different things besides for updates, some changes that are to come, and they are testing this week. So big shout out. Peace on y'all. Wolfpack out. Much love. All right. Peace.